Почти. Ние имахме основен квест, който го решихме. Трябваше да отиваме при тая... Къде е това? Как се стигаше до там? Ние сме тук всъщност, да. Ние сме всъщност тук. Майка, аз съм забравил. Трябваше да открием това. Добре. Осветно си съм с новата версия на OBS, която има една много яка функция. Сетили са се да сложат такъв рекординг, който става вече и за AMD. Да, в бета версия, обаче нещо невероятно прави това е само за запис, обаче не е за по време на стриминг. За запис, този новия рекординг е нещо страшно. Добре. Чеки се. Къде е тръхлено? Да се намира това. 48. Нещо надолу ли? Hello. Нема ли някакъв къщ?
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
Какво си е? Какво е? Ирчулата, тая като елексирче. О. Ако изглежда. Я е тази лаборатория. Майки. Майка. Добре. Яде. Това не е лошо. Damage Reduction. Не, яде, това е по-добре. Това е за нея, така ли? А това какво е? Кулдаун от 75 секунди обаче. Абе, я е това. Така. И... Абе, направо и средното моля да служа. Право така. Виждам. Как да го сменяте? Как се сменят това? Добре, както и да е. Не 300 метра, има ли телепорт? Това много обикаля. Тук през моста трябва да си имаме на лево. Добре. Добре. Това много обикаля на върти. Добре. Здравейте. О, не си лоши. Или ще ме? Мечо, ако обичаш мечо. О, да, какво ще дадеш пари? Добре, еликсирче. Ама още ли се биеме? Аз мисля, че ги убихме.
Bravo!
Раба. Добре. Нещо друго. Не сме ли там, не сме ли там. Така. Абе, имаше къща тук на пос. Добре. Значи трябва да минем по другия мост. То много яко изглежда. Много шарно тако.
Nakutadek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek. The godless built around Adra pillars. Maybe.
Hey, you there? Need some supplies?
Няма да сега.
To
This
Nakut.
is a spiritual
For you,
haven.
I'll make an exception.
Could we remove the animancy equipment?
Се. Пречите на краля. Другите ще видеа мога преспокойно да ги гледате в моя YouTube канал на 4K. Даже някой ден ще се пробвам и на 5K да направим, ама ще видим. Дали ще е възможно.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
Gods, warn somebody next time.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water.
Ама
Dare
готов съм.
This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Anxiety? Annoyance? Maybe a little bit of burnt hair smell?
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. Focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Maybe we shouldn't try again with the unreliable soul-powered device.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door?
Влизаме в дънжън ли, бе, мадам?
Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Don't be so sure about that. Remember, I'm an animancer, not a locksmith. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study my thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Trap or no trap, I didn't come all this way just to give up. After you.
were determined to get us all killed, weren't you?
Еликсирче. О, гранатки, дайте гранатки още.
Gods, did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
I have this feeling we're not supposed to be here.
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Добре, време е за парежи. Майка, много яко.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Елате къспара. Ела така. Гъба червена, каква ще да си.
Give me a second.
Майке. Много готино дънченче, бе. Добре. Има ли някакъв пъзъл, нещо много лесно?
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word.
Добре. Час. Къде е другото сте? Сега, майка, нямам повече такива. Къде да взема? Трябва да изкрафтиме ли, бе, брати? Ай, сега да. Добре. Правиме така. Want. Не, ме ли стане? С лъка, ама той с лъка нямам, аз нямам такива. Добре, откъде да взема сега такова? Откъде да набереме такива гранатки?
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Добре. Няма нищо да набираме нищо. Какво е това?
Head. Trap right above it.
Леле, брат. Аз не очаквах, че това ще е толкова. Еки. Макай всички пардези, всички зарази от мене. Мре, череп. Да.
Help! Try again. Nice job, everyone.
Добре. Къде да капнем някакъв плод? Пардежи. Има ли още?
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Добре, как да го спреме това? Добре.
Little power goes a long way.
Just a little squeeze.
Много яко изглежда. Чакай. Гранатки. Друго нещо имаме ли?
What in the name of Aora is that?
I do not want to meet whatever killed that thing.
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No.
Майка. Дай го насам. Ще мога да апгрейдвам.
This was
Добре.
alive once. We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, I had a good run.
Come and get me. Stay.
Къде все? Така ли стана? Кой? Ти ли има такова? Ела, Америка.
Come
your right.
Умри, скелет.
Not now.
Ние си имаме бос ли? Къде го този бос? Къде е това?
Looks like quite.
Танк ли си, какъв си умираш? И какво беше това, бе? Еке, бържи.
Hold on.
Я умри, бе.
On foot.
Poison ли ми пусна, мамичката ти? Я умри, бе.
If there are any monsters left,
Просто Кент
show
меч много го обича.
some of us have
Плевен съм в него.
that means
10 години дружество Бобси ли?
let's have a look at the address.
Майли. Ами, чакай се. Какво да си дигна, бе? Критикала... Абе, критикала ще дигна, бе. И това Power стана не е лошо, ама за следващия
Look
левел.
at the Adra pillar.
Трябва ми... Атак спита, искам малко да го дигна. И трябва да си махнем заразите. Аз па нямам лекарство ли? Добре. Готино изглежда този дънжен.
Hear us through the Adra.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Брат, ви внимай, код за запрък. Заминахме в друг свет.
You are here.
И що имаш подвижна глава на странна така?
Words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
Mais...
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them.
Kurwa,
They brought
tu
their
resta
dead
to...
to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Не може ли да не е от си от двата от гораните им?
We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado. Thinning frost. The morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have called to you.
Вamos a segunda. Още половин час и видеото ще е готово.
In so long. The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeks into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Hello, тук съм.
Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Mais...
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Майке? Може ли да го видя? То съм по-ниско от тръвата.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
Oh, you're back. I made sure she didn't touch anything important.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Madame, te maak wat spesiale terms.
Something like that. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
Right. The garden. Sure. Doesn't sound like something I'd want to mess with.
If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Perhaps the bars of their prison would be forged of essence, not iron. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
Really? I'm the first person you ask about the possibility of a secret god taking up space in your head.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
This god like Sokka's out of my depth. Call me when you need to clean a rabbit.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its There's nothing more for us here.
Meh, wasn't much here for me to begin with.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
We found a way out while you were sleeping. Looks like a shortcut to the surface.
Dus we als je torm sokken. Daar. Kabel.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations.
Kabel. Kabel. Абе не е лошо, историката не е лоша на игричката.
Oh my god. No!
Fuitu Mayu. What happened here?
Те са нападнали, това ли бе?
What happened? Who did this? It's all
Ish.
gone. The city. My home. Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north
Sorry,
of town.
madam.
Come. There's not a moment to waste.
I'm sure someone made it. They can't have killed everyone.
Не бе. Не. Това беше много готино самоубийство. Без да исках натиснах доч. Вместо скок. Добре. Беше готино презинява. Така. Който е дошъл на стрима, добре си ми дошъл. Oh no!
Oh my god. No!
Fuitu Mayu. What happened here?
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
I'm sure someone made it. They can't have killed everyone.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
It's not fair, is it? Not fair.
They burn. They blind us.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Quilichi, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm sure he's fine. He seemed like a survivor.
Again and again they strike.
Ох, къде изчезнаха тия моите? Аз мисля, че... Дай сега да ги отцонтим тук. Ще бъде големите отмъщения.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Motherfuckers. I don't know how we recover. Our past is in those flames. Our history. Everything we
О,
are.
не, чек, пардон. Пардон. Елате тук сега да ви кълцам. Така ли стана?
Avo!
Peki. Evet.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. Felt like I couldn't breathe.
Breathe into
Буквално
the
ще
sadness,
ги
find what
обработим
happens.
си.
Works like a charm.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
Кой ми напада селото, елате са тук.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Kulichi.
Envoy. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
Are you all right, old man? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I am, thankfully, unharmed. We live to fight another day.
This is neither the time nor the place for pleasantries.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Секунда, да се опитам да си отворя сук. Бах ти запечатването точно тук. Баси майка. Добре. После ще направим паузата. Ко?
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power.
Трябваше да му кажа, че то за нищо не става, май.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
There's no other explanation for the spiritual shift in the living lands. Something that slept has awoken. I believe there is still more to learn, but a disturbance on this scale could explain the changes to our ecosystem.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now... what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight,
Ali ja
let
se
them believe we're
raskarajo.
beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide,
But
the
Lutz-
Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
It's unpredictable, and that's why it has a chance to succeed.
When did you grow a spine, Ignacy?
Who says I have? Take care in your travels, Giatta. May we meet again.
They'll do well in Paradise. It's completely safe. As long as they keep their heads down.
My days of subterfuge are behind me. Be the leader these people need, and they will follow you anywhere.
What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Right, layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research,
Tale modi
and
kaže
the
jej ime
answer
tu.
lies in a ruin called Nakukube.
Jadzili, kako to je ime?
So we've got to get there now. Before Fura went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ah, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Ale тези диалози ме приспаха, искам да се кълцам ти мъч.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend.
What more could I ask for?
All shipments have been paused, but
Добре, сега ще сложа... Какво е? Power Jeep. За да ги стънна. Не, чакай. Но това е за чук. Това не звучи зле. Това между другото. Не. Слагам тук.
traders are working to resume them as soon as possible.
Добре се, къде се намира това? Аба, искам и да се апгрейдна, бе. Майка е това много далече, бе. Как да стигна... Вътре обиколили се. Няма ли някакъв катър, бе? Как? Това не мога мил. Това ще обикалям ли, бе? Телепортна тук, ама то пак ми е далеч. Ама поле ще съм от другия край. Бе, тук какво става?
Enemies to the right. Marius, look alive.
On your right.
О, пелеям енергия, лева. Още ли има, бе? Къде, бе?
That was a close one.
Какво е? Ага. Някакъв дънжен. Аз къде се забучих човек. Нямаме още си обикаля.
One moment. Come on. See anything?
Ела таки.
Patience.
There. Just wait.
Soul for the I need
Това па ме убила. Ела тук келеме.
Give me a second.
Can't see it. Where am I looking? You sure? Gotcha.
Оле бе, къде са тия бе? Ама ела тук долу бе.
There.
I'm almost ready.
Not now. Coming for the right.
Watch your flank.
Къде да влезна да ги избия бе? Опа, не мога. Ела тук бе.
Careful to the net.
Бе! Ура.
Boy.
Need better armor.
О, ти умрала бе.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
That was a very elaborate plan. I'm glad we put an end to it.
Сега. Не сме тук. Tak se metne. To už se neký pardeži.
I'd like a word.
Gods, what happened here?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
Ten si kapitán
I
nám
go where the Inquisitor
Vodka.
commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our
Dobra.
attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
Wat halen?
Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir, if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy.
Puppy
She
dog.
wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Accept it. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You might be evil, but you're well informed.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerty. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. And here I was hoping for a chance to work together, but you've dashed it soundly. Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
So that's it? We're just letting her walk away? Fine. But I'm holding you to that. I don't want to see you again. Is that clear?
Crystal. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
It's
Possible to hate someone this much.
Nice lady. Hate her, don't trust her. Want to kill her, but nice lady.
Daj se ja žijka, co tím tuk.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. Now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the steel garrote burned my fucking home to the ground.
Ох! И това е въпрос по решението на смадам.
Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the living? I will not forget Fiume Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the dream scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast
Okay.
alike into monsters,
Господин
now we've
Аватар
got
се
our
появи.
Inquisitor and the steel garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits,
Абе, май
people
трябва да
who
си
like
премести
living under
камерата,
the
нали?
loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adelaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This dream scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the dream scourge. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Тук вече става интересно.
Meh. Sounds like a load of Sokka to me.
Agreed. Someone is making light of my very serious question. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the dream scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Enchantment weapon, Michael. Damn.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Дай сега да се апгрейднем, къде беше апгрейд? Enchanted weapon. Ага. Добре. На кафталето. Не се учи, това ще искам, бе. Добре. Още ли? Добре.
I can't believe it.
Не, искам да си апгрейдна. Какво да апгрейдна? Не. Сериозно? Бе, лъкчето ще апгрейдна, бе. Лъкчето ще апгрейдна. Какво друго мога да апгрейдна? Не.
My city. It's all gone.
Чена. Какво беше? Значи ще направим като някой такова.
It's never easy leaving home behind. Sorry, Giada.
Thank you. At least I'm not alone.
Това може да апгрейдвам, бе. Само това ли е?
Careful with that thing. We're not even sure what it does. And some of us have to sleep here.
Yes.
I'm going to miss Fior Messiverno.
Абе, как мога да... Чак. Да ми беха това. Не.
Rudhog
Да ми беха спелът.
ribs there were fantastic.
It had a timeless charm, like it was plucked from the hills outside Salona. What were you missing?
Трябват ми още такива, лев. Да си апгрейд на меч. То не. Тук е меч, къде беше? Какво мога да изкрафтим? Това.
You miss the most, Giada.
I think I'll miss the
Да ще му се разтоварим. Чакай, не ми трябва. Този дагер не го ползвам. Това пистолет. Този пистолет. Щит. Ще ги запазим те.
The Defiance?
Fior Messiverno isn't. We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I'd lost them all over again. What if I'm tired of being strong? I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. I can't blame you for growing up with a head full of Adiran propaganda. But it's time to form your own opinions. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Sending my people to Paradise is a bold move. Bold, but more importantly, unpredictable. The whole thing could still end in disaster, but we're used to it by now. The Steel Garrote will keep a watchful eye on my people, but we will do the same to them, from inside the lion's den. Meanwhile, the Adirans will enjoy their false sense of security for however long it lasts. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us, and yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. Not a chance. You're going to accept my gratitude and enjoy every second of it. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Anything in particular? I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller. What are you so curious about? Thanks for talking. It's hard to imagine my people taking shelter in Paradis.
They'll be better off there. Safest place in the lands. Assuming they don't cause any trouble.
I hope you're right. At least they're safe.
Не я. Ще взема кай. Кайчето е по-като танк. Чакайте, малко, че ми се доспал тия разгари и да видим тъкмо видеото, нали вече е обработил. Още 30 минути. Пирай век за 2 минутки за пиш пауза и за да си отворя сока. Айде, пирай бек. Така. Сега ще ви пуснем малко музичка. Какво да ви пусна? Але от тук. Направи защо не щеш да... Чакайте малко. И аз да ви покажа мира. Мира, кажи здрасти тук на хората. Кажи здрасти в Twitch. Кажи мяу бе. Мяу. Мяу. Какво прави бати, а? Ще късам ушите, почва да ми яде кабелите по компютъра. Зато и не я пускам тук. Кой ще кажеш? Кабелките как е? Чакай, не тръсни. Продължаваме след малко. Ама точно, че опирам. Мира, опасна работа. На 6 месеца е само, ама дивя. Отначало не правеше биля, нали ще напоследък. Така. Добре, само да изчекваме тук парчето да свърши и почвам. Добре, тя историята се оказа много заплетена нещо. Така, написаме звука на играта и продължава.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me?
Another
Пак ли дяволзи?
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
It was a bloodbath. Dream thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
We did what we could, but the dream scourge moves quickly.
This plague doesn't care what banner you stand under, Envoy.
It's been difficult. My soldiers are forced to put blades through their comrades. Former comrades.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy.
Не ми завиждайте, защото кучи-котка лоша работа.
Back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the dream thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
Капитане, не знам какво да ви кажа.
No, we cannot. No matter how many we lose.
At least one of you has the backbone of a Rawatayan. Maybe you'll do all right out here.
At ease. The envoy's more than capable, and I know my way around Shatterscarp, even if it's been a few years.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
They have the energy to argue,
Thank
not
you,
to solve
Pip.
problems. Reminds me of home.
Ама, що толкова километри винаги ми давате, бе, брати? Къде трябва да стигнем, а? Тут чакай се от какво ми беше квеста? Майка, това много далече. Има ли някакъв телепорт нещо се спусна?
That boners have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down.
You there! Please!
Help us! We need help!
Добре, не искам да помагам сега, че аз си имам много път. Кой ще нападаш, бе? Я вземи тези 500 демидж.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Дай си парите тук, турко. И рибка даже ми дава, я вижте. Добре.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Обаче да си сменя партито, да? Добре. Аз даже и не разбрах какво му се случи. Добре.
Still dressed in Nadiran armor.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
Вот ты это видишь. Как на мене каква ябълка нещо. Добре изглежда, само че аз как да стигна, точно не сме на правния път. Така, тук трябва да обиколиме. Да. О, те... О, си тия.
That's all of them.
Дали сме на правилен път? Добре, нищо. Да минаме покрай скелица. Готино изглежда. Еба ти яката пещера. Тук разобиколя. Чакай, какво има?
I explored these caves years ago. I had no idea they went so deep.
Аз тук се изгубих.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched?
Това е шараното място. Не, бе. Колега, обърках. Стига! Пак обърках. Ланта къде? Или това новото къде го е? Да го пробвам. Значи не е това. Значи лант.
Not yet.
Добре, как да го разбият това? Чакайте секунда малко. Не съм се справил от такова.
What am I hitting?
Къде ми трябва? Къде го е този лук?
Where's my mark? What am I hitting?
Не бе, ланд ми трябва, ланда, ама... Защото... Ти да виж. Чекай максе. Пак ли обърках? Чакай. Нали пише ланкет? Тук ще е Духенда. Къде ми е Духенда? Майке? Я ти да виж. Процента редукция. Другия пръстен какво дава? Елементал баланс. 10% Fire Frost. Да. Брат ми ще те запазя, ама няма да те използвам сега. Добре. Открихме пещерата на Алибаба. Открихме, ама как да си ходим от тук? Трябва да се връщам ли, бе? На някакви очи ме гледат. Има ли път някакъв? Някакъв път има ли, не? Май си се връщи там. Аз така гледам. Да не виждам. Добре. Sorry, брат ми.
Brent, I see you! Invaders!
Tell me what you think. God. Hold on. New armor. Heal yourself.
Я поток. Точно убили. Ма ти как ще ме убиеш, бе? Давай, ти... Какви ще вира?
Give me a target.
Давай, тук.
Coming from your right. Oh.
Аз умрих ли? Обикали, път. Отново добре. Майке. Защо даже не разбрах кога ме килна първия път. Пак ли е? Чакай, това поне оправо ли съм глава ми? Що е?
Get there.
Пак какво си, а?
Hold on. One moment. Give me a second. New armor. You're not looking good. Need a minute. Sorry.
Какво е това чудовище? Не мога да убия. Ама какво е това? Какви са тия пипела?
Another glorious battle.
Peki. Doğru. Atname Manjura. Чоколатио. Вот това. Прасенце ли? Това прасенце е кронеме за свинско. Добре.
Who disturbs us? In the office.
Here we go.
Кой откъде?
Dream thralls. I'll never get used to the sight of them.
We have got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
That it?
Front, right.
Ти е мъртъв. Ти си също мъртъв. Готино лазиш, че? Нали така на биричка, а? Już martwię.
Those dream thralls are at third.
There are dream thralls up ahead.
Let's hope clear. Get hard enough.
Ty nie masz głowę.
Give me a mark.
I to somra. Nie ma razie. Dobra.
Remain vigilant.
Dream with us. Fear in the eyes.
Take your best shot. That armor won't hold up.
О, какъв доч. От моя страна е. Къде го това? О, значи тия майка е патим какво е това зомби, бе? Това зомби ме препарира. Трябва още атак спита да си увеличи, защото този меч хубав демидж прави, обаче дълбално забахва. Добре.
Those dream thralls are at third point.
There are dream thralls up ahead. Let's help clear them.
You're muzzled now. Not yet.
Olha.
Try again.
Ja, patos.
Not now.
Remain vigilant.
New weapon. cutscene. Timing, stranger.
Thank the gods for the cavalry.
Умираш. Да.
They won't get past me. Armor's too weak here. Still recovering.
Не. Чакай, че то пак... Много лошо. От това зомби, бе. Ти 3 часа го убил.
Give me a target. Hold on. Hey, where? Right with you.
Ела така. Ого.
Ugly bastard.
I was just getting warmed up.
Trespassers. Who goes there?
Але бе, то шо много бързо.
Dream. Only a dream. Breaks.
Але бе, брат.
Scurry, hide!
Мале, така забогатех. Добре.
The dream growth got through. Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai?
I, left without saying my goodbyes.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge. That's basically hello around here.
Well, we normally are, but it's been dream thralls up the ass for weeks. Not that it's a problem for you. I've never seen anyone fight like that.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Adirans raised Fior. We'll be next.
So, how about you quit wasting it and let us in?
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
Те като някакви пожарникари си ги направили тия пазачите. С тия каски. Пуща май вътре не зададе повече въпроси. Де. Добре. Мале бе, от видео качили са вече 4 минути има още. Бе, си мамет.
The attack seems to be over.
И то много яко изглежда.
I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade.
Спон майка. Мечтая си да видя такова дърво в Китай или в Япония. Есента мечтая да отида там да видя за какво стана въпрос.
We can go check if you'd like.
И японска тематика, добре.
You can do this.
It's okay.
Защото наистина другата година мисля да отида до Китай.
An entire settlement in flames? And they stole your research?
Грешка. Грешка, човешка.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you. Horseshit. You're under Ludwig's thumb.
I know you're upset, Timoti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir. To Head Sharpshooter First Class of Shatterscarp Temerti Kaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garot's wrath. Just like Fior Messiverno. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an inch, the Adirans won't stop until they have everything. But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender. Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. You might even say I've been fighting for those things. But there's one little problem. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim?
Истински пръш.
From the circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
The Queen of Terror. She's a perfect match for a Death Guard. But why Naku Kubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir,
I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Reengrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage. Appalling is one way of describing it. I'd personally call it horrifying. In case you ever feel like an adventure, here's how to find Reengrim. Head east of here, go past the Pargunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yahtzee, be careful. If Koichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerty. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck. Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yahtzee, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Peki. Birlik. Как бе, мога ли да сложи още? Те да видиш. Добре. Добре. И още една ли имам? Добре. Стамината ли да дигне? Ама не. Силата, бе. Така. Секунда само да проверя дали се е качило видеото. Най-накрая. Добре, машини, след края на стрима след приключване на стрима ще кача видеото. А не изкачното видео ще видя кога ще го кача.
Godlike. Over here.
Здравейте, още един път добре дошли в Chapter 4 на Avowed. Или Avowed.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Да сме. На къде сме? Това къде ме прати?
Poetry.
Do you like it? Come on, tell me. Say a few lines of poetry.
Какво се то с парадиаж, бе? Ти пак кой ще замакаш, бе? Имаме си шаман, ле, бе? Ама шаман е ала тук.
We make a good squad.
Добре, ами... Сега на къде сме? Трябва да вървим не натам, а трябва да вървим налево.
I still remember the first time I saw these dunes. In the heat haze, they looked just like waves.
Рибка за вечера, добре. Тази пустиня е край. Каква е тази твоята местност, бе?
Behind you!
Everybody all right?
Трябва да заобиколя тук скалите.
What's the target? Oh, no.
Къде, бе? Това зомби направо ме препарира, бе. Какво е това зомби, бе?
I don't think so.
Odd, isn't it?
I used to patrol out here. Swore I'd never come back. Come back. Tama. Lost his badge near here.
Какие системы маймонина. Ну, вы как изглежу.
Here we go. Armor won't hold.
Бабу скелета не мога убил.
What am I hitting?
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy?
Left. Here we go. Take him down.
Вот ты, Джек.
Give me a moment.
Джек.
Let me catch my breath.
Той има хилър ли бе? Ела тук бе, хилър. Ела е таки. Келет. Те не кия така, какво аз се излекува бе? О.
Yourself. Left flank. Look up, boy.
Ех, тево. Много бавно замахва този меч. Величих му демича, ама много бавно замахва. Нищо, това ще ги гъстрим. Трябва по-долу да правя, ама много бързо ми свърши енергията нещо.
I used to patrol out here. Swore I'd never come back. Tama. Lost his badge near here.
Баги тия скелети, бе. О, имаме си е някакво извънземно, ли, бе.
Need a minute. Get there.
Ела тук. О! Това гръмна ли, бе?
Good fighting.
Бе! И аз така викам. Сам, че ние не сме за тук.
It's not gonna cut it. One moment. Okay.
О! Как е, бе? Какво ще ме убива, бе? Ела тук. Гелет.
Get me. Where?
Майке, те е много люти, бе. Как се набих в него така?
Where? Well, give me a horse, man.
Там чутка мина се. През битката ли да мина? А, ще мина през битката.
Why can't the way forward in science ever be easy?
Take your best. What's up? Left leg. No, sorry. Let me catch my breath.
Майке, къце. Успела какво прави тук, бе?
What am I hitting? What's that happen? What am I hitting?
Бихме ли? А? Аплодисменти на бабси. Това меле го държахме, ама те са четвърти ранг вече елити. Да ги обираме тия, бе. Те дават много пари. Добре.
Where's my mark? Keep playing ahead.
Да видим тук какво се случва. Czekaj, nie karysmy.
Here they come. Oh no, you don't.
Weź to. Czekaj. Yok karısız zeka. Как да скачу горца. Меня хотя... Давайте майкать. Как спасибо. Ты сам пора.
That's Thomas' badge. You found it. It really was out here all this time. Right? It sure is. Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over our mouths. It was sunburn on your top half and chafing on your bottom half, but yeah, those were good days. And Tama, he'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt mercury. Only once I realized he was burning it so we couldn't taste how stale it was. He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had. Just when it felt like we were going to collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories. He was the best I ever knew. Coming back here was a mistake. I don't know what we're doing here. Because I'm a glutton for punishment? Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process. He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but we knew he didn't have long. Yeah. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing, no glory, then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off. It marked his service to Thirdborn's defense. To an old trencher like him, that badge meant belonging. Honor. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. Just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do. There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Tama's. It's time I said goodbye. It's the least he deserves. Especially after... Never mind. Let's go.
Да си обереме другите рати, а? Имаш светиш още нещо. Пак гледам. Не, този път ще се телепортна. Този път ще ползваме фрустрацията, наистина ми се ходи. Добре. Не е лошо историята. Така пустинната работа ми хареса. Пари, елексири, мръвки, паржоли. Да. Нещо друго има ли? Това беше готин чарч. На това му викам чарч. Това гърми ли, бе? Бати камикадзито. Шет. Чакай, че ще умра. Не ми се умира. Дай, пускай си щита. Пускай... майка ти, как ме оцели, да. Ева гадния меч.
Another win, but who's counting?
Ма тук са вече четвърти ранг, те ги бе си. Трябва да се апгрейдвам вече. Майка. Още един път легендарен уепън. Добре.
left. Let's see what
Jo, ty... Čo nemůžu jak do toho cel. Ne, това зомби, не. Чакай. Че ме заклещи. Още ли зомбита, бе?
Take a moment, people.
Мисля, че зомбита е било майката. Не, права ми прибира главата. Ябълка. Пържола. Гъби. Гъбите са здравословни, хора.
Thomas Memorial. Never thought anything could contain that man, you know? That booming laugh, that bottomless appetite, boundless energy. Now he's under a pile of rocks. You're just making this more real. This is where you're supposed to distract me, lighten the mood with a wisecrack. Well, you didn't have to give me the truth. There's something I didn't tell you about Thomas' death. Remember how I noticed he'd lost his badge? I went out. I told him I was going to go find it. He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back. No. You'd have come back. I walked away, Envoy. And I kept walking. Not since returning with you. Couldn't imagine anyone would be too happy to see me after everything. Now you know why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Thirdborn. I wouldn't know what to do with something that fancy sounding, even if you did. I just figured I owed you some honesty. The truth is, traveling with you and getting to know Giada, it's felt easy. Yeah, and that worries me. I'm not a joiner. I'm good for a skirmish, some war stories, a few drinks, but I'm not someone you keep around. Better than the alternative. I let people down. I let them down when they're counting on me most. Self-compassion. That's a balm for outbursts and hangovers. I know what I am. I'm finally facing it. But he's not here, and that is because of me. I'm finally owning that. What? That's not true. Is that on me? When I didn't even know what to do with myself? You really are too much like him, Envoy. Wonder if I might have helped. Things in Thirdborn. Guess I've wallowed in those enough, huh? One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from or what we'd done. I drifted to Paradise, but never thought about where I'd go from this. Maybe I'll go back to help Thirdborn recover. In whatever way I can, and whatever way they'll have me. Once we've stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the Steel Garrote. I've got some things to sort out, but it feels good to have something to look forward to.
Добре. Пале беше. Доволен ли си? Аз не съм доволен. Сега какво правим? Да се върнем в града.
Here.
Ох, те бе, това зомби. Та-рам. Той къде беше града, бе? Ай, отиваме при кралицата. Добре, да съм изненадан.
Godlike. Could you spare a moment?
Много съм изненадан от новия апгрейд на ABS.
You there? The woman. Fish! Get your fish!
Patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern. Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Ringrim? Well, with her skill in spellcraft, she certainly could do so if she wanted to. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Andra's titties, the Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant. Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Ringrim. Probably something powerful.
You say какво?
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Ringrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
I promise we'll get into the right amount of trouble.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Добре. Много абилити, майка. Път. Добре. Така. Така не мога да го такова вече. Значи само на нея. Това ще ми трябва. Добре. Добре. Fighter Wizard. Добре бе, как това как да го използвам? Добре.